Hey, 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 as they say. This is me, this is Sab, and I am continuing my radical policy of going live on time. And I look something like this. Hello everybody. Here I am, got my coffee. I'm going live on time for once. I've decided that, there I am, I'm live on the other picture, so that's reassuring. What happens if I turn the volume on? Can I hear myself? Excellent. Everything's working. And yeah, I thought I'm never ready anyway, so I might as well go live on time, not ready, than go live late and not ready. So last night I did a live and we had a power cut. It was very exciting. And it's starting to rain. And the live just stopped, just like that. But it was after about 45 minutes. So I'd kind of said everything I needed to say. Having said that, I've discovered that I've got a whole load more stuff to share with you today. And to be honest, you probably weren't there yesterday. So let's do it. We're going back into the Mystery Monday theme now. So let me show you what that's going to be about. If I can, let me, yeah, here we go. Right, so I just share my screen with you. Is this going to work? Yeah, there we go. So Mystery Monday is something that happens most Mondays, and it's a theme. So I give you a theme, and we shoot on the theme for the week. And I have decided on it, but I'm going to keep it a secret until the end, or a little bit further on. So the idea is I give you a theme, which can be suggested by you, no problem, and we shoot on that theme during the week. You know, you could go out one day and specifically look for it, or you could just have it in your mind as you're wandering around, you know, and then when you see something on that theme, you snap it and you contribute in this thread, the Mystery Monday thread. All right, so there's that. I did want to say hello, by the way. If you're watching, then say hello, please. Say hello in the chat. Say who you are as well, because I can't normally see who you are unless you do something clever called going to this place. You literally go to streamyard.com/Facebook. It's down there in the little notes there. You go there and you just say yes. Yes, you can show my name when I leave a comment, and then I can see who you are. And I can see your picture as well, so that's very nice. So do that if you want to comment. What's that doing there? Yeah, so someone said hello already. Hello, Karen. I'm very glad you're here, Karen. The other thing that we'll be doing today is having a look at the grand prize competition. So a few of you contributed your favorite 3 shots and a few of you voted. It wasn't the best organized thing, you know. I just tried a system. I had another system in mind, and I went for people posting 3 shots and people leaving comments. So I'm not going to go into the details. I've got 3 winners, and should I drag that out or should I tell you now? I don't know. Let me just tell you what else I'm going to talk about. So Mystery Monday, going to give you the theme for the week. I'm going to talk about Showcase Sunday, which was yesterday. And there's a couple more nice shots that have come in for that. Showcase Sunday, you literally just present any photographs. You post any photographs in this thread that you like. And, you know, we enjoy them. And sometimes I talk about them. Then I'm going to talk about, I'm not sure why that's there. I think that's the same as what I just did. Yep, it's the same. I was probably looking for something else. And then I'm going to tell you about my masterclass briefly, and that's pretty much it. So let me just have a look at the Showcase Sunday. We had some really nice shots here. This was from Karen, actually. So, you know, you're here, Karen, I think, and this is your shot. Really amazing. It should be coming up. Should be coming up. And it was a beautiful shot of some frost on the window. There it is. Absolutely stunning. And all those, what looks like little plants going up there, is actually frost on the window. So the bit, that white bit at the bottom, is solid frost. And all those little fronds shooting up are actually frost on the window, and they look like absolute little fronds of ferns. It's absolutely incredible the way nature repeats itself in various different, areas. You even see that if you go up in a plain and you look down on a coastline. Some of these coastlines that are a bit sort of jaggedy, they actually, with all the little river inlets going in and stuff like that, they can actually look like the edge of a fern leaf. It's quite amazing. It's all about scale, zooming in and zooming out. Fractals, man. So that is really lovely. And it's got a very bluey tint, hasn't it? Very, very wintry. And we also had, this was me. And I started a little competition. And I said, we could post photographs and put a question and see if you can answer the question. And my question for this was, it's in Paris, as most of my photographs are. Where do you think it is? I covered this tomorrow, so I won't drag it out. There's something about these huge flower pots. You can see that they're big because there's a person next to them, and they're almost as big as this person. And I said, where in Paris might this be? And I see now that on the screen that is my answer. So it's kind of given it away. They're in front of the Moulin Rouge, which looks like this. Well, in my vision of the world, it does. This is the Moulin Rouge, the most famous windmill in Paris. And those pots, those huge flower pots were outside it. So that was pretty cool. And we had this one from Rob, where we had people, there was a ice fishing competition, which was pretty cool. Then we had this one from Alice, which is very interesting because you'll be very interested to know what the theme is for this week. And this could well be entered into that. An amazing looking tree. What sort of tree is it? She says she's in the desert, the high desert of California, in the Joshua Tree National Park. So, to be honest, I don't know if there is a thing called a Joshua tree. I kind of imagine there is, and I'm kind of guessing maybe this is one. But honestly, I don't know. And she's got the sun shining through it, which is nice because Alice is obsessed by lamps. So I was teasing her that she'd managed to find a lamp, God's lamp, shining through this tree. Wonderful. Beautiful color of sky as well, isn't it? Just pure blue. This one was from Jackie. And had a week at the seaside. And I said, well, apparently with a four-legged friend by the looks of things. And here is the little chap. She says he normally lives in a bungalow, and they were staying in a house with stairs, and he wasn't quite sure what to do with them, which is nice. Do leave comments if you want me to comment on something. You comment on something, and I comment on your comment. Yeah, it makes all the photo love go around, and it's not just me talking to myself. If you do make a comment on a photograph, just leave a word so I know which one it is, because I'll probably have moved on by the time I see your comment and I don't know what you're talking about. These are 2 or 3 that I haven't seen before. This one was from Anita. Superb sky. You know, sometimes you don't have to process photographs or anything. You just walk out and bam, what? And this was a beautiful case of that. Just incredible. I mean, it is like there's some sort of fire behind those trees. I guess it's just the sun going down. That is just so stunning, isn't it? So stunningly beautiful. And look at those trees. It's just like I was saying about the ice on the window. It's the same sort of thing, isn't it? Like those fractals almost. Beautiful. Thanks for contributing that, Anita. She's up in Canada, I think. Athabasca in Alberta. And there were folks were comparing how low can you go? You know, who's got the lowest temperature? We had someone saying, you know, it's minus 27, but it feels like minus 34. And Anita's saying, well, you know, it's minus 40 here. So like I said yesterday, it gets below 7, plus 7 here. And we start complaining that it's getting a bit chilly. This is from Yaruska. She said, a night walk through the center of my city. I meet this very particular man. Yeah, particular. It's kind of maybe in the same in Spanish as in French. Particulier, it means like nothing, you know, unique, or even peculiar maybe. On his bike, covered with flags and colored lights. Really amazing. Really amazing. Reminds me of a funny guy who goes around Paris on his bike, completely adorned with all sorts of stuff. It was one of my photographs of the day a while ago. He calls himself the poet, the traveling poet, something like that. And he talks about love of art and the art of love, and yeah, really interesting characters you find. Now these are a couple of new ones as well. This one's from Rob, and there were about 4 comments already on this, and I left my comment and I said, you know what I love about this? It's the shadows of the wooden slats angling in to the other wooden slats. And then I looked at the comments, and all of the other comments said the same thing. It's the shadows of the slats which make this even more interesting than it already is, which it is. Thanks for that, Rob. Then we've got this one from Sana. You know, I just recently realized that her name is Susanna, but she calls herself Sana. I like that. Another stunning sky. What about this sky, eh? Absolutely beautiful. So many colors. There's even purples here, purples, pinks, blues, and then oranges and yellows, bright yellows, and lots more detail here in the bottom right. These dark edges of the clouds. The clouds are actually dark purple, I would say, and the edges of them are tinged with pinky, dark pink. Just, you know, sometimes I think I should give up my apps for adding colors and just go somewhere where the colors are naturally amazing. But I live in the grey north of Europe, so what can you do? So that was the Sunday showcase. So I recommend on Sundays, if you've got any photographs that you just love to share for no reason, there's no critiquing, there's no questions, you know, it's not about techniques, it's literally just post your favorite shots and we'll enjoy them. So that's that. I'll get rid of that, so I know what I've done and what I haven't. Let's go to the competition, shall we? So this is the end. This is probably the last thing I'll ever talk about the selfies competition. And without further ado, I counted up the number of votes that most people had. And although the competition was maybe not perfectly organized, those who took part got it right. They did the right thing. They posted 3 of their things. And the winners are, who got the most votes. Dun, 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 dun. Let's just chug through this a little bit. Okay, now this one was one of the winners. It's 𝗪𝗓𝗄, and she contributed this, which is her reflected in her mother's eye, which is absolutely beautiful and touching, and she obviously, what she says about her mother is very touching as well, so that's lovely. She contributed this one, which is quite amazing. She's actually looking up to the ceiling. So we're looking at the ceiling, but she's reflected in the ceiling because there was some sort of reflective thing. So that's almost beyond words, you know, how really cool it is, plus the lovely colors. And then this one, where I explained yesterday what she's done and all the clever things she's done, because she took the photograph, you know, her at the end of the corridor there doing yoga. As we can see with the echo of the magazine in the foreground, she took the photograph, you know, so she ran down the corridor to get into this beautiful pose. And you can only see half of her, which I think is very impressive. You know, it's much better than she's against the doorway or maybe just beyond it. So she is the winner, one of the 3 winners. Congratulations, 𝗪𝗓𝗄. Very well deserved. Wonderful. And you see, she got a lot of love there. Okay, we had Mary, we had Karen, and Karen, you are a winner. Yes. So we had some votes for you, and we had, you know, I think everyone was really impressed by the efforts you went to, and the comments that I was reading was that they were very touched by the, you know, the sensitivity of the photographs, the soft photographs. You're looking at things with a gentle gaze. And especially this one, this was a big hit. You looking through this plant. So you are the second winner. So you and 𝗪𝗓𝗄, for the moment, will win one of my little paintings. I'll just quickly show you, in case you're not aware of this incredible prize that you are about to receive. So I'm going to my site, which is Infinity Squared, but it's actually Infini in French, INFINI2, INFINI2.com, Infini2, infinitysquared.com. And this is the boutique section. And I do these little desktop things. And I'm going to let you choose from the ones that are still available. They're not all available, but I'll try and bring that up to date. And then you can choose from those the one that you like best. They're about this size. They're made of 9 of these little squares. They're an extremely profound metaphor on life, the universe, and everything. They're also a fun and intriguing puzzle. They're a jigsaw puzzle, but they're one with no beginning and no end. I talked about that quite a bit yesterday, so I won't go on. And if you click on any of these, you can explode them up. This one has gone, but you'll see what I mean. You click on any of these and you get all of the details. So this is 9 shots of the same picture. You see it can do all sorts of fun things. And it's the same picture, even though it can be arranged differently. You see the top left and the bottom right, it actually is the same photograph. So the same picture. So if you look at this, I'm clicking on the top left. There's one configuration. Now I'm going to show you the same photograph, the same picture, literally the same bits of squares here. So it's the same thing, but it can be arranged in an infinite number of ways. Hence the name of my concept, Infinity Squared, and the squared bit because it's all based on squares. So there you go. And who's our final winner going to be, I wonder? Let's chug through a little bit more. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Anybody? Who's watching here? Do you want to just say hello? Say who you are in the comments. There's a few people watching. I'd like to know who you are. Just say hello. It's so-and-so here. Alice, yep. Da-dum. Wonderful contributions from Alice. Anita, superb. But you're not the grand winners. The grand winners in terms of the number of people who left a word comment were for not that many, actually. It was kind of the end of series in terms of what I could milk of the selfies theme, and it was 𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗕𝗙𝗢𝗙. So 𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙, for your efforts, you will also receive one of my Infinity Squared puzzle paintings to play with and show to people and have fun with to your heart's delight. So there you go. All right, so the winners of the grand prize are 𝗪𝗓𝗏, Karen, and 𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗙. Bravo, bravo. And that is probably all I will say about selfies. What else have we got to talk about? So Mystery Monday, I'm going to give you the theme now. And I've posted a photograph in the theme, the Mystery Monday theme. Let's see if you can guess what it is. It's coming. Can you guess what the theme is? I chose one of my photographs as an example. Just drink some coffee whilst we're waiting for the thing to load. Sometimes they're faster than others. Probably because I put a higher resolution picture. You know, you can put high resolution pictures in Facebook and Facebook just crunches them down, but at least it's starting with something really good quality rather than starting with something low quality. So if in doubt, when you're uploading photos to Facebook, upload the high quality one. Having said that, there are settings in Facebook where by default, it doesn't keep the high quality version, it crunches it down, but you can set something in Facebook so that when you upload a photograph, it keeps the original quality. For your info. And the theme is branches. So branches this week, folks. You can interpret it literally, or you can interpret it metaphorically. Or it doesn't have to be branches of trees, you know, it could be branches of, thinking of my son, it could be branches of train lines, for example. So branches of some sort or another. Obviously, the most obvious would be trees, then you could have other transport systems, or you could go into something quite metaphorical, which I can't even imagine. Branches of, I don't know what. So that's up to you. This was one I took right at the beginning of my series, my current series, which is called When Lady Eiffel Smiles. It's number 3. Can you imagine? It's photograph number 3. And at the moment, I'm publishing numbers around about 770 every day for 2 years and more. So that was right at the beginning of this series, a tree somewhere. I can't even remember where it was. and then I played with the colors a little bit. So the theme, your challenge, should you choose to accept it, is to shoot some nice branch pictures. Now remember, you could go really close in and really just have a couple of things like this, or you could be way out and take the whole tree. But if you take the whole tree, you've kind of moved away from the branches theme and you're more on a tree theme. So branches is the theme, not trees. And do with that what you will. Now let me move on. I've got a couple more things to say and then we're done. Grand prize competition has been done. Right, I've got two more things to say, two more interesting things to say, and we're out of here. So the first one is, today I announced officially my smartphone photography masterclass. Today is, oh my God, is it Monday or Tuesday? I think it's Monday. We start in 2 weeks. I've put the details in the group, so I'm going to mention it briefly on my lives, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. But it is an extremely important thing for me. It's very serious. It's my entire life's work as a photographer will go into this masterclass. So be there or do something else, but you won't be you won't be benefiting from, like 30 years of my photographic experience for a very nice price, especially for you guys. So if you decide to sign up for it by clicking on this image, the code, there's a coupon code that you enter, and you should enter this code here, friends. Okay, not early bird. There's a coupon code that you can enter and it's early bird. Let me just show you. So you click on this, and if you enter the early bird code, you get the smartphone photography masterclass, which is nominally $297, which it will be for the last couple of days before it starts. The early bird, it gives you $100 off. So it's $197. That's the early bird price. But you guys in the group will get another $50 off if you book in the next few days. But you need to enter the coupon code here, friends. So when you click on any of these buttons here, this is a video, by the way, you can watch this to learn more about it. There's me with the Eiffel Tower behind. And you click on any of these buttons and you go to the form, and in this bit here, this little box here, enter friends in capitals, all capitals, not small letters, and you'll get it for $147. You don't get the selfies pack for that price. If you enter early bird, the price is $197 and you get the selfies pack. But because you're in this group, if you want the selfies pack, you can still get it for $27 for the next few days. All right. So if you want the best deal and you want the selfies pack, buy the selfies pack on its own for $27 and enter the friends code, and you get the masterclass for $147. And you can bring a friend or two for $99 if you sign up at the friends price. That's it. I'm not going to say any more about that. What I am going to say is I've thought of a new thing that I will do in the build up to my masterclass. And apart from any standard stuff that I'm doing, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a 9x9 photo crit. What on earth is a 9x9 photo crit? Well, I like 9. I like my squares of 3x3. So what I'm going to do is, for the 9 days leading up to my masterclass, I'm going to do a crit, a photo analysis, critique, appreciation on 9 photographs for 9 days in a row. And they will become, a little resource. So if you want your photographs critiqued, then submit them. I'll maybe do a thread for that in the group. I'll probably do 3 of mine and 6 of other people's. And I'll do that 9 days in a row. And obviously I'll spend a couple of minutes at the beginning introducing it and mentioning maybe the masterclass, and at the end, because that's kind of it's my way of promoting the masterclass. But the core of it, the guts of it, the heart of it will be me analyzing 9 photographs for 9 days in a row. So that's 81 photographs that will be analyzed. If you want your photographs to be there, then send them in, and it should be fun. You know, I do find I'm never at a lack of what to say. But if you want your photographs to be critiqued in a particular way, then when you submit them, you know, ask a question. How could I have done this differently? Or, you know, what do you think about such and such? Or how would I, whatever. All right. So if you want a specific approach to my comments, then guide me towards what you would like help on. And there's no guarantee that I can help you, but I can give you some ideas. I can give you what I think, my opinion, and we can have other people's comments as well. I don't have a monopoly on comments on photographs. It's all personal. It comes back to my good old thing. If you think the photograph is great, then it is. So I think I'm going to leave it there. That's 25 minutes, short and sweet for me. 9x9 photo crit coming up this week, starting on Friday. So from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I will do however long it takes, a critique of and appreciation. I prefer the word appreciation of 9 photographs, 3 of mine, 6 of yours, if you send me 6 for each day. And I think it should be fun. That's it, folks. I'm going to leave it at that. Don't forget the Monday, I think I've lost it now, the Monday Mystery Monday thing. I'm going to just click on here, click on I just want to show you it one more time. The theme is branches. Submit your photographs under the theme of branches and talk amongst yourselves. That's me live. Hey, I'm live. And that's me still live. Here it is, Mystery Monday. Right, Mystery Monday, theme for this week, branches. Go for it. Thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for all the exciting stuff that's happening in the group, and join my masterclass. And I'll see you very, very soon. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.